think this was in here. Hey, Dad, look. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Look at my face. I don't know if you can see these. Just being totally vulnerable and open here. I don't know if you can see, I've got some blemishes here, some little pop outs. I don't know about you, but my body is showing that I'm in need of a reset for sure. So what about you? Is that you too? We're going to talk about that today. If so, hopefully have some solutions for you with this and a place to get started. So let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'm welcoming you. Look at this beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah behind me. No, you guys know outside, I am in the beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah area. And my family and I, we were supposed to be leaving this week, but we had some issues come up with our rig, the Wild Orange. And so we decided we would stay here a little bit longer so that we can get those remedied before we head on to our next destination. So say hello. Let me know where you're joining me from. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Miller. I'm a wife and mom who sometimes gets a little off track with our healthy lifestyle. And I recognize when we are in need of just hitting the reset button. And this is Free Friday. This is our weekly series on Fridays to address freedom, to experience life more fully, more abundantly. And it's a huge bonus if we can do it in natural ways, right? So today, what are we going to be free from? We're going to be dropping the chains of those sugar cravings, freedom from sugar cravings, freedom from blood sugar crashes. We're going to be free and dropping the chains from that brain fog, moodiness free from those afternoon slumps, and also free to have life-changing health benefits long-term when we do this. So today is not about reacting to issues that we have necessarily in our health, but being proactive. So let me close this door here. Now I have a gift for those of you who are tuning in just with me at the beginning thank you for joining on our Facebook page. Those of you who are watching on the replay, hello. Or if you're joining us on YouTube, I have a link that you're going to want to check out. It's my favorite tool that I use to meal plan and to grocery shop. And if you have not already jumped on the bandwagon of planning out meals for your family, I encourage you to make that as a shift in your family's goals because it will make a huge impact it's a simple shift, but it'll make a huge impact in how you can begin to eat healthier with and for yourself and for your family, and how you can also make doing a reset 10 times easier. Okay, so I'm going to post this link right now. Let me make sure I copied it here. I'm going to post it in the comments below so that you can have it. It's called Plan to Eat. And this link gives you a 30-day free trial. And it is an affiliate link for us, but it does not cost you anything to be able to use it and participate and cost you anything in addition. In fact, it gives you a 30-day free trial. So let me post that here. And there you go. That's my gift to you today. And it's my favorite one. So here's what we're going to talk about today. Why does my body even need a reset? And how can I do a reset or a cleanse without feeling horrible or being stuck next to the toilet the whole time? Anybody done a cleanse? Comment below where you just felt horrible. We're going to talk about what foods that we can eat or not eat that will help aid us in this process. How does my gut affect my skin? And where do I even start with this? I know that my body is in need of reset, but where do I even start? So Now, in case you're not watching this live, don't worry. I'll be answering questions after the video for about 48 hours. And let me see if I can be able to see who's on live with me today here. So there we go. Okay, so now I can see your comments and things. So now drop a 1 in the comments if you're like me and you feel like you're in need of a reset. And comment below with how do you know that your body needs a reset. You know, we talked a little bit about this topic in our Sunday Night Live panel this last Sunday, and someone asked that, how do you even know that your body is in need of a reset? Or why does it need a reset? Well, first of all, how do you know? Well, I showed you one way that you can know that I've seen on my skin. Many times, if you're filtering organs, which are your kidneys, your liver, your urinary tract system, if those are not functioning like they should be or at their optimum, then many times you will see those things coming out in your skin. So anytime you're seeing something on your skin, whether it be irritations, long-term issues, you have to go back and look at your gut, what is happening in your gut and the bacteria that lives there. So it seems a little counterintuitive. You want to patch something on your skin, but it actually goes back to your digestive system. So that's one way that you can know. But honestly, no matter how clean we eat, how much we filter our water, how many chemicals we kick to the curb in our home or in our personal products, our bodies are still bombarded every day by harmful and toxic chemicals, even from the healthy food that we eat. So now our bodies do a good job of filtering out this stuff. However, many times those chemicals accumulate in our body, and over time that can wreak havoc on our emotions, believe it or not, and our physical well-being if we don't assist those filtering organs that I talked about. So how do you know your body's in need of a reset? It is. The answer is it is. Because healthy individuals, in fact, I have seen several naturopathic physicians, holistic physicians, functional medicine doctors explain that healthy individuals need to cleanse or reset their body at least twice a year. And some good times to do that are when the seasons are changing. So right now, as the seasons are changing, some of you depending on where you live, some of you it's changing more drastically than others. But that's a good time to do it because that's a shift time in our body. It's our time when our bodies sometimes have trouble adjusting to that season change and things. So that's a good time. How do I know my body's in need? Yes, you know your body's in need. Why is my body in need? Because we're just bombarded over time. And in fact, here's what the creators of Whole30 have to say about it. Now, comment below if you've heard of Whole30 or if you have done Whole30 before. Some of you have gone a bit above and beyond and done like Whole60, Whole90. If you don't know what Whole30 is, comment below. I'll help you out. So here's what the creators of Whole30 say. I'm going to read this to you. They say certain food groups like sugar, grains, dairy, and legumes could be having a negative impact on your health and fitness without you even realizing it. So are your energy levels inconsistent or non-existent? Do you have aches and pains that can't be explained by injury or overuse? Are you having a hard time losing weight no matter how hard you try? Or do you have some sort of condition like skin issues, digestive concerns, seasonal allergies, chronic pain that medication hasn't helped? Anybody resonating with some of these? You're shaking your head, I'm sure. These symptoms are often directly related to the foods that you eat, even the healthy stuff. So how do you know if and how these foods are affecting you? So one of the easiest ways to do that is strip them from your diet completely. Eliminate the most common craving-inducing, blood sugar disrupting, gut damaging, inflammatory food groups for a full 30 days, okay? Let your body heal, recover from whatever effects those foods may be causing. Push the reset button with your health, your habits, and your relationship with food, and the downstream physical and psychological effects of the food choices you've been making. Learn how the foods you've been eating are actually affecting your day-to-day life, your long-term health, body composition, and feelings around food. The most important reason to keep reading: this will change your life. Now, the creators of Whole30 said that, but I agree. And so many other people who have done Whole30 before agree. This will change your life. I can't possibly put enough emphasis on this simple fact. Now, the Whole30 creators say that the next 30 days will change your life. It'll change the way you think about food. It will change your tastes. It will change your habits and your cravings. It will restore a healthy emotional relationship with food and your body. And I know this because I did it. My family's done it. Millions of people have done it since, and it's changed my life and their lives in a traumatic and permanent way. So let's talk about, what is a reset? The dictionary says that to set is to put in the proper or desired order or condition for use. So we're going to reset our bodies back in its proper condition for use. Now, if you've done Whole30 before, comment below. What was your experience like? Let's let some people maybe who have not experienced Whole30 before get some ideas of what it was like. For me, the experience was the first 2 weeks of those 30 days were challenging. But I will tell you what made it easier for me. Number one thing that made it easier for me, it was knowing that I had the rest of my family had my back. They were all doing it with me. And I had a group of other people who were doing it at the same time. And so I felt like I had other people who were in the miserable first 2 weeks of life with me. So we're going to talk about that. And now, if you find that this would be beneficial to someone else you know, click the share button right now and share this with them. So let's talk about how we could reset or cleanse without feeling horrible or being stuck next to the toilet the whole time, okay? First of all, if you're doing the Whole30, hey, Bethany, it's good to see you. Bethany, you said you still don't have fall. It's still triple digits here. That's Arizona for you, right? Okay, I'm dropping oils down here. Okay, so how can you do this without feeling horrible? Okay, so when doing Whole30, if you have lived your life focused on a lot of sugar in your diet, and even if you haven't, there's sugar in a lot of things that you're eating. And so your blood sugar does this all day long, right? This. Okay. And so you keep eating foods to kind of help shift that. And what Whole30 does is help balance that out and reset those sugar cravings and balance out your blood sugar to maintain more like this, bringing it back to homeostasis. Okay. So the first couple of days of doing Whole30, you will not feel so good. Maybe a headache, maybe have feel a little drained or lethargic like you would when you have a blood sugar crash. But after those first couple of days, it's going to level out. So you won't be stuck next to the toilet. And you're going to be able to get through a couple of days. Okay? I promise you. This is not like a life and death situation. This is a couple of days of changing eating habits. Now, sometimes those can be really strong holds on us. So I want you to also consider another tool that I have for you, for those who are joining us. This is like a double whammy gift for you today. I want you to check out the Headspace app. Now, this is a free app, but the part that I want to tell you about is a paid portion. But if you find that eating habits have a really strong hold on you, this Headspace app is going to be very helpful for you. And here's what I want you to look for when you get the Headspace app. Actually, let me show you what it looks like here. It looks like this right here. Let me make sure I'm holding it correctly in the camera so that you can see. Okay, it looks like that right there. It's a little orange bubble. And I want you to see this app called Mindful Eating. Headspace really is a time where we're not going to go into mindfulness or thinking through your breathing or things like that. But this is an app that really helps you kind of take control of your thoughts. And so I love this app. I've been doing the mindful eating one and kind of to prepare myself for this. And I think it'll be helpful for you too. So check that out. Let me know if you use Headspace app. Comment below if you use Headspace and love it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some supplements and oils and tools here that you can add to enhance your reset or your cleanse. Now, you don't have to use these, but these will greatly enhance not only the detox benefits, but also help your body stabilize more quickly while doing the whole 30, and will also kill off any of the yucks. So if you do this, you may experience some what I would call kind of flu-like symptoms, especially if you have never taken any kind of supplements before. The way to combat this is twofold. Slow down. So for instance, if you're taking 2 capsules of this, back off and do 1 capsule. If you're in the phase where you're killing off all the things with the GX Assist, and it recommends taking this 3 times a day, back off and do 2 times or 1 time a day. That's one way to help your body. The second way to help your body is water. You need to be, when you're doing a reset like this, you need to be drinking 80% of your body weight in ounces a day. Okay, so you're going to want to compute that ahead of time. So let me just give you an idea. If you weigh 120, if you weigh 120 pounds, on a regular day when you're not doing a reset or a cleanse, you're going to want to be taking 50% of your body weight of water in ounces. So that's 60 ounces per day. During a cleanse or a reset, you're going to want to bump that up to 80%. Okay, so that's a lot of water that you want to be taking, but that will help your body flush things out. So yes, you will be going to the bathroom more, but not that kind of stuck to the toilet, right? You won't be like feeling nauseous or going to the bathroom all the time, number 2, okay? So it's these are very gentle, and that's why I like them so much. Well, one of the many reasons why I like them so much. Okay, so what foods can I eat or not eat that will help? Okay, so Whole30 walks you through eating the kinds of foods that will help assist your body in this. Fruits, vegetables, healthy proteins, healthy fats. Those are the things that you can eat on Whole30 that will help you during this process. Now, what you cannot eat are things that are like we talked about just a minute ago. If you just joined us, go back to the beginning where I talked about what the creators of Whole30 said. But you're going to remove grains, legumes, dairy, and sugar from your diet. Okay? Those are all high inflammatory foods in the body. Now, this is not meant to be a forever change in your diet. This is meant to be a reset, hitting the reset button. So you can do anything hard for 30 days. And anything hard is worth doing, right? So you guys can do this. You guys can do this. Now, it may seem drastic to remove all of those food groups, but what you're going to find is it's simple to do because you know what you can eat and what you cannot eat. And you'll find that when you begin to reintroduce those foods, you'll find which ones are somewhat troublesome for you. Okay, so where do I even start? Is anybody like that? Like okay, I know my body's in need of a reset or a cleanse, but where do I even start? If that's you, comment below. Bethany, you said you already know your first couple of days are going to be rough. It's a good thing Monday, Tuesday, your days off. With the 2 gallons of water a day, you'll be stuck in the bathroom. Will it not work if I don't have this endocrine complex? Okay, we're going to talk about that. Bethany. So where do I even start? Okay, so here's where you're going to start. Now, I don't have the wellness pyramid to show you guys today, but hopefully by now you understand the wellness pyramid with nutrition and spiritual well-being at the bottom. You're going to start there. Now we are offering, a private Facebook support group as our family does Whole30 together starting next Monday, October 1st. And we're going to do this for 30 days, so October 1st through the 30th. And inside this group, you're going to find those new to Whole30, as well as those who have gone through this several times before and can help you along the way. We'll have daily posts for encouragement and how to know what to expect during this process, as well as weekly giveaways to just cheer you on and just encourage you and make it fun. Because, gosh, we need something like this to be fun, right? We'll also provide you with access to recipes, shopping lists, accountability for those 30 days. And it all starts Monday, October 1st. So you still have time to clear out your pantry, go to the grocery store, and join us. Okay. So let's, before I get to these that are an option for you. So now inside the group, you don't have to be a member of doTERRA. You don't even have to be associated with doTERRA at all, or even use essential oils. All you have to do is be ready and willing to take on Whole30 for those 30 days. And then these doTERRA products are an option. Many people use these and want to know how to use them during this process. And so we're going to support you as well in how to use those. But that is the total option for you. So now that you know that your body needs it and you have an idea of where to start, what's your next step? So comment below with, I need a reset, and we'll help you get started this next month with a clean slate in our Facebook support group, okay? Now, if you have more questions about Whole30 or this, the Cleanse and Restore products from doTERRA, comment below, and I'll help go back and answer those questions. But so here's where you're gonna start with your doTERRA products. Yes, yeah, I saw that, and so we're gonna answer that. Thank you. So you're gonna start with your foundation. These 3 supplements are your foundation, and we're going to go into more detail about these inside the group itself. But these 3 are your foundation for getting started with a multivitamin, in addition with a tummy tamer blend with essential oils in it. Your omega-3 fish oils that are helpful for your mood balance, also your cardiovascular health. And then, of course, your Alpha CRS, which includes your superfoods, all of your antioxidants, which help give you energy, and these help stabilizing your mood and your blood sugar levels. And then you're going to be using a citrus oil, which I cannot show you my lemon oil because I'm out of lemon. Oh. Okay, good news though. I'm only 45 minutes from doTERRA's headquarters, so I'm actually planning on driving down there this weekend or the first of next week to pick up some heavily needed products. I know some of you may be a little jealous that I'm that close to doTERRA's headquarters that I could just go and pick up oils and products that I need. Okay, but you're going to want to have some kind of citrus oil, ideally lemon or grapefruit, in your water, in that 80% that you're drinking throughout the day, your lemon or grapefruit. Or you can also do the metabolic blend, the Slim and Sassy, if you're really wanting to address releasing weight. Now, with the Whole30, you're going to naturally release some weight because you're not eating sugar. But you may not release as much weight as you thought you would. And so this can help in that process as well. So you're going to want to be doing that. In addition, you're going to want to be using the DDR Prime cellular complex blend. Again, we're going to go into much more great detail into why of each of these. But this is going to, this is a powerhouse of 9 oils that are helpful for restoring that natural process of apoptosis. I think I should give myself a check mark for that big word today, this morning. And also healthy cells within your body. So you're going to be using this in a couple of ways. You can use this in the capsule form, which I don't have to show you, but you can use the DDR Prime capsules, or you can put a few drops in an empty vegetable capsule, and you can take them like that. Or you can put it in a roller bottle and roll it up the spine and on the feet. And then you're going to want to take your Zender complex. Bethany, I know you're laughing because all I have is the lid to show you. I literally just ran out of my Zender complex. I thought I had one more bottle, and I've already started taking mine, and I just ran out yesterday. So, so far there is no estimated time that these are going to be back in stock, the Zender complex. This is an herbal complex that helps to open up those filtering organs that I talked about at the beginning. So if you're just joining us now, go back to the beginning so you can understand how that works. But it's basically, it's almost like if you've ever had like a chimney sweep come to your house and clean out your chimney or your fireplace. Think of your fireplace as like that, those filtering organs that filter out all the toxins. This helps open them up so that they can filter everything out. Okay, so that's what this is for. Now, Bethany, that's a good question. Can you do this without it? Ideally, no, because this is what helps open everything up. But obviously, we don't really have a choice if these are not available right now. So what I'm suggesting we do is we're going to continue going through with everything else. If you want to be using the doTERRA's Cleanse and Restore items, you can do one of two things. You can buy a Cleanse and Restore kit, which has everything you need in it, and it will include the Zender complex. That's probably what I'm going to do so that I can have that. Or you can cross your fingers and hope that maybe they come back in stock next week and you can do like a quick shipment if you don't already have this in stock. I try to keep supplements on hand so that I at least have one for that doesn't happen often. In fact, I've never seen these where they were out of stock, but they had a bad batch of them come in that did not meet doTERRA's standards, so they had to send them back. So that's where that's happening, where that's coming in. So I hope that answered your question. You can do it without it, but it's not going to be near as effective, okay? So the other thing you're going to want to be taking is Terrazyme, Digestive Enzymes. Raise your hand if you are over the age of 30 and you're willing to admit it. If you are over the age of 30, you need to be taking digestive enzymes, period. Like end of story all the time, whether you're cleansing or not, all the time, especially with heavy meals or cooked meals, because as you age, your body has a harder time of breaking down foods. And so you need digestive enzymes to help break down those foods. It reduces bloating feelings that you ever have. And just helps your body break down those foods more easily and digest more easily. Okay, so you're going to want to be taking those. You're also going to be taking the Zender Oil. Now, this is different from the Zender complex that I only have the lid to show you. This is an herbal supplement that opens up those filtering organs. The oil blend, think of this as like a repair system for those organs. So once we've opened them up and the chimney sweep has come in and cleaned out the fireplace, now we're going to patch everything up and repair it. So this contains a powerhouse blend of oils that will help that repair process. Okay. And then the last two items that you're going to be using are GX Assist, which this is a powerful blend of essential oils plus caprylic acid, which helps to create a healthy digestive environment. Kills off the bad stuff. If you experience any negative symptoms during the process of cleansing, it would be during this portion, which is only 10 days of those 30 days. And again, I told you guys, if you go back to the earlier when I talked about that, how to combat that, okay? And then last but not least, after you have killed everything off, then you're going to replenish your body with good, healthy bacteria with PB Assist, all the good probiotics that helps your body, helps your immune system stay strong. And I will not have these anymore after those 30 days for sure. Now, question, if your kids can participate, yes. And we have options for them to be able to participate in all of this as well, some alternatives. We go much more into great detail about how your kids can participate inside that Facebook group that I was telling you about. So comment below with I'm in need of a reset. If you feel like this is something that resonates with you, that you need help with and you need support. And to be honest, join us because we need the accountability as well. So thank you guys for joining us today. I'm about to sign off. Don't forget to go back to the beginning to get that 30-day free trial with Plan to Eat. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you really enjoyed this. And just click turn on the notifications so that you can find this. Or if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, don't forget to just like, comment, subscribe so you can just we can continue to share this great content with you. Next week, we're going to start a series on dreaming. So you're not going to want to miss that, okay? Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.